Welcome to our presentation of Unveiling the Amazing Journey of Our Planet, a story billions of years in the making. Our planet has an incredible history that spans billions of years, and in this video, we'll be taking you on a journey through time to explore the amazing story of our world. From the beginning of the universe to the rise of humans, we'll be uncovering the secrets of our planet's past and how it has evolved over time. So sit back, relax, and get ready to discover the wonders of our natural world like never before. Our world is truly a wonder to behold. From the vast expanse of the oceans to the towering peaks of the mountains, our planet is full of incredible natural wonders. Whether it's the stunning colors of a sunset or the majestic flight of a bird, there is beauty all around us. And it's not just the sights, the sounds of a forest, the smell of a blooming flower, and the touch of soft sand on a beach all remind us of the incredible diversity of life on our planet. In this video, we'll be exploring the incredible story of how our planet has come to be, and how these wonders have evolved over billions of years. Section 1: The Beginning of Time. The Big Bang Theory is the leading scientific explanation for the origin of the universe. It suggests that the universe began as a singularity, a point of infinite density and temperature. Then, about 14 billion years ago, this singularity began to expand rapidly, causing a massive explosion known as the Big Bang. As the universe expanded and cooled, matter and energy began to form. The earliest matter consisted of subatomic particles such as protons, neutrons, and electrons. These particles began to combine to form atoms, which eventually led to the formation of stars and galaxies. The Big Bang Theory has been supported by a number of observations, including the cosmic microwave background radiation, which is thought to be leftover radiation from the Big Bang. It is also supported by the observed abundance of light elements in the universe, which matches what would be expected from the conditions predicted by the Big Bang. While there are still some questions and mysteries surrounding the Big Bang, it remains the most widely accepted theory for the origin of the universe. At the very beginning, the universe was just a tiny point called a singularity. It was so small and dense that it contained everything in the universe. Then, suddenly, the singularity started to expand rapidly, like a balloon being inflated. As it expanded, the universe cooled down, and particles like protons, neutrons, and electrons started to form. Over time, these particles began to stick together and form the first atoms. These atoms eventually clumped together to form stars and galaxies. So, the universe started as a tiny, incredibly dense point and then expanded and cooled down to form the vast universe we know today. Stars and galaxies are some of the most incredible things in the universe. They are giant collections of gas, dust, and other materials that are held together by gravity. When a cloud of gas and dust in space becomes dense enough, it can collapse and form a new star. As the star forms, it starts to produce energy through a process called nuclear fusion. This energy causes the star to shine brightly and emit light and heat. Galaxies are made up of many stars, as well as gas and dust clouds, planets, asteroids, and other space debris. The gravity of the stars and other objects in the galaxy hold everything together in a giant, spinning mass. There are many different types of galaxies, from spiral galaxies with arms that wind around a central core to irregular galaxies with no clear shape. Our own galaxy, the Milky Way, is a spiral galaxy that contains billions of stars, including our own Sun. Studying stars and galaxies can help us understand more about how the universe works and how it has evolved over time. It's truly amazing to think about all of the incredible things that are out there in space. Section 2: The formation of Earth. When our planet was first formed, it was just a bunch of small rocks and debris floating around in space. Over time, gravity caused these rocks to start sticking together, kind of like how snowflakes stick together to form a snowball. As more and more rocks stuck together, they became bigger and bigger, until eventually they formed the Earth we know today. This process of rocks sticking together is called accretion, and it's the same process that formed other planets in our solar system too. So, in a way, you can think of the Earth as a giant snowball made up of lots of smaller rocks that came together over a long period of time. In the early days of our planet, the environment was very different from what we see today. The atmosphere was mostly made up of gases like carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and water vapor. There was no oxygen, which is essential for most life on Earth as we know it. The Earth was also very hot, with temperatures that could reach over 200 degrees Celsius. This was due to the intense volcanic activity that was happening at the time, which released huge amounts of heat and gases into the atmosphere. These conditions made the early Earth very hostile to life. Organisms that require oxygen to survive, like plants and animals, would not have been able to survive in this environment. Even simpler forms of life like bacteria would have found it difficult to survive in such extreme conditions. Despite these challenges, life eventually emerged on Earth. Over time, the planet cooled and the atmosphere changed, making it possible for more complex forms of life to evolve. When Earth was first formed, it was a hot and rocky place with no oceans or atmosphere. But over time, things began to change. The early Earth was constantly bombarded by meteorites and comets, which brought water and gases like nitrogen and carbon dioxide to the planet. As the Earth cooled, the water vapor in the atmosphere condensed and fell to the surface, forming the oceans. At the same time, the early atmosphere began to change as living things, like algae and plants, began to evolve. These organisms produced oxygen through a process called photosynthesis, which eventually led to the formation of our current atmosphere, which is about 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and 1% other gases. So in a way, the creation of the oceans and the atmosphere were both processes that happened gradually over millions of years, as the Earth evolved and changed in response to different factors. Today, our planet's oceans and atmosphere are essential for supporting life as we know it. Section 3: The rise of humans. Humans have been around for a relatively short period of time, around 200,000 years. But during this time, we've managed to become the dominant species on the planet. Our success can be traced back to our ability to think and reason, which allowed us to develop tools, language, and culture. Over time, humans evolved from earlier primates, such as Australopithecus, to more modern species, like Homo sapiens. Our ancestors began walking on two legs, which freed up our hands to make and use tools. This allowed us to hunt and gather more efficiently, and eventually led to the development of agriculture and settled societies. As humans became more sophisticated, we developed complex societies with rules and laws. We created art, music, and literature, and explored the world around us. Our curiosity and ingenuity allowed us to make remarkable advancements in science and technology, which have transformed the world we live in today. While humans have achieved incredible success, we also face many challenges. We have had a significant impact on the environment and the planet's ecosystems. It is important that we use our abilities to continue to innovate and solve these problems, so that we can ensure a sustainable future for ourselves and the planet. The development of civilization and culture refers to how humans have created communities and ways of living together over time. In the early days, humans lived in small groups and relied on hunting and gathering for survival. But as time went on, humans began to form larger and more complex societies. One of the biggest developments was the transition from hunter-gatherer societies to agricultural societies, which allowed for more stable and settled communities. This led to the development of cities and the rise of civilizations such as ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome. As civilizations grew, so did their cultures. People began to create art, music, and literature, and to develop languages and systems of writing. They also developed religions and philosophical beliefs, which helped to shape their understanding of the world and their place in it. Over time, cultures have continued to evolve and change, influenced by factors such as migration, trade, and technological advances. Today, we live in a world with a rich and diverse array of cultures and traditions, each with their own unique contributions to the human story. Humans have had a big impact on the environment, both positive and negative. On the positive side, we've been able to develop technologies that have made our lives easier and more comfortable. We've built homes, schools, and cities, and created transportation systems that allow us to travel quickly and efficiently. However, on the negative side, our actions have also had harmful effects on the environment. For example, we've been burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas, which release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere and contribute to climate change. We've also been cutting down forests and polluting our oceans, which harms the natural habitats of many species and disrupts the delicate balance of ecosystems. These actions have consequences for both humans and the environment. Climate change can lead to more extreme weather events, rising sea levels, and changes in the availability of food and water. Habitat destruction and pollution can lead to the extinction of species, and make it harder for humans to live healthy and happy lives. It's important for all of us to be aware of our impact on the environment, and to take action to reduce our negative impact and promote positive change. Small actions like recycling, conserving energy, and reducing waste can all make a difference in protecting the environment for ourselves and future generations. Over billions of years, our planet has gone through an incredible journey of change and evolution. At the very beginning, the universe started with a big explosion called the Big Bang. Over time, the Earth was formed and went through many changes, such as the creation of the oceans and the atmosphere. Life emerged on Earth and evolved into many different forms, such as dinosaurs and eventually, humans. Humans built civilizations and changed the world around them. Today, we have amazing technology and modern cities, but it's important to remember that everything we have comes from the long journey of our planet's history. We should appreciate the wonders of nature and do our part to protect the environment, so that future generations can also enjoy the incredible journey that our planet has been through. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new about our planet's incredible story, we'd love for you to share it with your friends and family. Sharing is caring, and it's a great way to spread awareness about the importance of protecting our planet. Plus, we'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas, so leave us a comment below and let us know what you think. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more space-related videos. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.